Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, when you get there. Wagwan. Man of the wilderness, keep it real and this morning, no time lie. Alright, so honest, we see you come out back with the same old brother. Same mistake, nothing change. The country cannot move like this. People, we have to wake up. We have to wake up. Not change. A matter of fact, I play something where you hear the country have some short, them have short falls. Yeah. Mr. One is I give you a house, abandoned hill. Same old thing, treacherous. I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna show you. Listen up. When I point out these things, it's very serious because you have video like you do something, you do more harm than good, brother. Take it from me. Remember, you know, my word not going in vain, brother. I'm a critical thinker. I'm advanced more than the world I want to come by. Nobody watch how I move. Me I tell you this. You remember I come talk about how them desecrate people in Gaza, genocide. Uno back off and me see Big Mama rush. Mark Golden and rush for PMP. Me I go play Marjorie Taylor Green. You know she stand up with it. Yes. She one of the House Democrat, Republican, House Republican. But stand up with the president. Me I go play her right now. Everything what the president do, she stand up. She stand up now for her family and for who vote for her. You're not going to believe this. This is where she separate the party and I tell you, say, she put her pick to them first and her constituency to over party. Who vote for her. And that someone member of parliament for think to in Jamaica. Yeah, you know, for the party and come with foolishness. Would win and trick the people there. Yes? So I'm gonna start with the Gaza thing first. I'm you know, I'm gonna start with she. But you know, Holness, again. Me see you do the station. Remember you talk about it up one of the year. It's a 2 billion station. They say find money for go put. And that now, when the station don't know, it will root out all the criminal them in a Spanish town. Yeah, yeah. You're drinking mad post pizza. That is foolishness. So the police, them they in a drove. And them can't do what them do. And a new building, I can cause them now for root out the whole place in your head. Stop say these things. It don't make you look sensible, brother. The building we build, it don't make everything you know. One building. But police did every day. And the same police them are there anyway. Check them now, do a job, or them can't root it out. Because really, you know, carrying police to come war with the citizens, who want to create good jobs for them, give them opportunity and take them, move them from a life of crime. And that me I talk out. You are think something different, you got to think about for lock up, you got to think about for this try, get rid of that and get rid of woodlums. We are saying that make no sense to me. A society never like this. And next thing, last but not least, but I deal with pump valve failure. You know, the urban transit bus. A matter of fact, when him talk, let me tell you what I like with your pump valves. Pump valves, I hear that in my said. In my said. But him tell you, if him see the thing, him not coming like oh fly green, them lion, them love cover, pump valves. Through my said, him tell you say him do good and him fling it out and yes, say him do bad. So me listen pump valves, like with the boss, remember what tell him say the road them and it narrow down, mash up people things and the driver them. Him say I'm gonna train them properly. No. Me gonna show you when put out. Him and guy smiling. Yeah, that ain't a bus system. He might tell us that the bus boy and some of the road them and he might talk to the government now and want to fix some of the road and it can go some places. And the same thing with that tell you. The same exact thing I will listen me. Then the same thing with that tell him. When I talk now, in the paper day before, yesterday day before. And the same thing with again, a matter of fact, him said September 200,000 School children to carry a day. We say can't carry that. Then him draw back that and say 16,000 for the whole trip for the day. Per day carry. So you know you have to pick up and come back. Can't couldn't carry more than that. He must say 600 hard by put it in, he must carry 600 hard. But the first roll out, 200, not that him say. But have it. How much 100 school and where I roll out to? But have them, you have to make a what? You're up fam. See? But have it, Pumbals. So you have to have the expectation, no. We do the math for you, tell it can't work. Couldn't work. See? No, you have to tell me about how much a day people it move a day. They have to move so much neither. But 16 better, you tell me it's a 200,000, you know. Now that him say people, are you feel that better? No, I put in the pay system, that make it worse, not a school bus, talk about school bus. It scrape up something, people have vomit, panic, bleed nose, them have fight. You say, remember, you know, you condemn the taxi them. And talk about the one, this and that on the bus. No, you are come tell me it's a fight about pan bus and all kind of things that go on pan bus. Just listen yourself, brother. Listen back at tape then. Please and tax. Let me start the show. I'm going to start it with Gaza because we're going in the terrible. Yes. I'm going to pray when big got to thinking, Mama say. Yeah, and I talk about tread lightly. That's why I say people they cannot listen to this garbage. Yeah. If you're part of UN, if your country tiny so, that's why I believe in a Monday philosophy. Monday idea for in a country, Sir Monday. Yes. If you use a sovereign state and your country even look like this, for you have to talk, you have to talk and speak truth to power. And stand up for what you believe in. Don't make nobody bully you. Man is just a man. And nobody never bully you, that's why we have UN. Everybody have a vote. So when you back off and not please where you are pleased, we know say you know good. Yes? So we're going to play a big dirty thinking, Mama. No, we're going to play Marjorie first. You remember me tell you say the band them? Can you imagine? Marjorie put much ton band by your house. You know in a war, me just say it again, you know. You know in a war. But it desecrate you, it desecrate old people, baby, limbs, and everything. Hey, it's wicked enough. The same exact thing me I say. You hear a Republican come and repeat it. Me gonna play it. Let me start my show. Una no good. Una no good. Start my show. We are dealing with humanity around here. Start my show.
We are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people like the government of a country, it's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put their life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? Over there, man.
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for so. It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
Can't take it no more,
Politicians, your judgment coming for so.
Yo, politician with the evilest mission, who no we blame. True money and power and fame. When go friend up to you, them relief down the lane. Give them big gun and brainwash them brain. Yo, wanna buy them cow, wanna buy them clothes and buy them.
It's a little bit treacherous to go back.
All right. I'm going to move this. It coming like it want me for. It coming like them want me to start the show. This is I started with Gaza. But it coming like the show want me started with Holness. Well, Holness. Let me start it with the house where you just go give out. Let me just start the show now. Wait, where you do. I'm going to point out something where critical. Yeah. We are trying to turn in a critical thinker. Holness. Watch this. People, watch this carefully. Watch this.
Rugged shoes.
That's up on the distance, right? Let me tell you what we are looking for. We are looking for the, I play by when you listening. So Holness, we are looking for this. Remember when they build a house like this here, you're not supposed to thief light. You're supposed to can't pay light bill. These people cannot pay light bill, number one. Cannot. They don't have the money. Right? But he might tell you when it come with a winter sign. And no water neither, no thief in the water. If you live as a hopeful, citizen of the country and represent, right? You have heard from him. But look, Ush, if you live in a bush like this, by the way, and JPS, the 2 miles from here, what have you? You think JPS, can you have to find the money for string that I put your own post them? I will come string for you alone in a them terrain. Yeah? You have to hear the terrain from out of own mouth. That's why I know this wrong. You have to, me tell them already, I want to copy me thing them, but it's good. Because it's good when people can't tell you. Me must tell them, we don't call it that. Be it like, oh, you have council flat. So if the government do that and you build the place and them have access to school and them have access to place where them can work and healthcare, it's better. Because you have some people, in the state and in Canada, you saw them first world country below. But not like this. A one room you saw, we up in a peak down in a valley and it don't work. These people have the money already, that's why they are asked, so they can't find food. Then, you need bless up. Yes. Say, them can't find food, just take it from me. But talk from me. Me no remember me a man there. Me no come in like a labor to just go around and chat on bullshit. Yes? Me no do that. We uplift place. Me no, we are real super granddad, me no do the arms just with them, When me talk, I have to be on a same level. Yes. And I must something for you uplift the thing. You see me I say? Well, Michael, when say them are paradise. Well, but no, just look how far them and I walk from. I'm going to play. I'm going to walk on this month. Because I dissect this and just listen to yourself. The same old thing you start pan. Now it's October. And at this, you want to show people say you do something for. This one going to show me say Jamaica in a turmoil. People want affordable jobs. That them can afford them own thing, not the handout. This one going to show me the state of the country. It have ravaged more. You're not doing nothing. If you continue like this, what will grow? What will move? Brother, things like this can move the country, people. And them have video to put up. People don't want to tell me, no, man. Then you will come and can't move a country. So, some poor people are, well, the Prime Minister, the woman says she love him like a slice of bread. You know what I mean then? Eh? This don't make no sense. Look how far him walk, people. Look here. Look. Look how far she lives. 1 p.m. If no say them a JP, so she'll get it 1 p.m. So this is why I take taxpayers money though. When you're a JP, you're appealing to him 1 p.m., 1 this, that. Indeed with your panel level here. Right? Watch this. You're so far in. What about hey, a long time in a year when you've been like this, Anjo, when I see them things that hurt me heart, me want to do something, I'm going to keep some. I'm going to show them me stay, different from them. So him have a video man, if you turn in a video man about back, Me while him a walk up and them up there start video him. This well set up for sure we garbage. Watch your house now give away. Watch this. Watch this now. Watch
It's
this.
a little bit treacherous to go back down.
Yes.
So again, let me thank all the wonderful people of Brandon Hill District
Yeah, listen.
to have come out to witness the handing over ceremony of this Hope Housing Unit to Miss Joycelyn Clark. This is a one-bedroom unit. Let me just say a few words about this site.
Yeah, this.
It is the equivalent of an obstacle course.
So him talk when him said the same thing when me I tell him about. Obstacle course. You know what's an obstacle course? Not an easy place. Listen him, Listen him good. And at this, me I tell the man, stop do this. Yo, it's an obstacle. If she sit now, I live way up in the bush, she can't get way up there. Anything, one bedroom. One. So I know enough of them live up there. If she forgot doctor who take her down for carry, them have forgot them never forgot part for reach out through the bush. Watch this. Look on this. But yes, still this is something good. Look on this.
And when it rains, it is very treacherous to navigate. But we all made it.
Not my remember me not add nothing to your Holness. This alone that move your heart say no, we can't continue to do this. For build one room. Continue.
It here safely. Only one almost fell. Only one. Let me also give my commendations to the police officers. They wear better boots than we do, so they were able to navigate the course better than.
And then the one room, look what it costs Jamaica now. Look on the amount of people. It's a treacherous thing. It coming like you look for last treasure. For put a woman to go live way up there, so. Instead of you get a place where that build up, like, like the council flat them or something, or the projects. So it'll be like where you have the tower you build and whatever, and then people them, and them have access to healthcare, and them have access to school. That means, where you do it, build up something, and government own this, and then you get it for living and for the rest of your life, and then it can sign over back to somebody else. Do it like some other places. You understand what I say? But it's neat and tidy. It's better. It's cheaper to build. You have manager for it. Police have access. Fire brigade have access. Paramedics, everybody have access. Garbage can clean properly. If you have built a country, you have to do the things, do it the right way. You can't do something like this and for those kind of people head. For them say them love you, you give them a one room and then here the thing when touch to it, it don't make no sense. People book out and go like this and actually you tell them and make them sign agreement where them can't even live up to. And it's an obstacle. For JPS and for everything that be an obstacle till them cut the road. Listen this.
Better than us. Joycelyn, you want to tell us a little bit about your circumstances and how you were recommended?
Yes, sir. I go to school. Mr. Siblings was out there, and I talked to him after. He said, please, Mr. Siblings, good day. And he said, good day. We asked him, please, can I make one room, give me. And he said, yes. The first welcome time out, he just sent me to the lady work up at the office, and we go up there, and she tend to me. And see, we get me house. A long time me I wait for me government. Long time me I wait for me. Long time me I go roll and toss alternate government. Hey, that children want much as in the field, but they don't want to go to my bed, give me there. And I in the mess, me buy me 4 kangaroo already, sir.
I have 4 kangaroo. 4 kangaroo. Some the lights have kangaroo, right? In the chassis with your mattress. Desolate. But you're still poverty cut. Lie. Continue.
You buy me 4 kangaroo already feel late in there. Me I sleep in there tonight in the name of Jesus. And I thank you very, very much, sir. Thanks to you and thanks to Mr. Siblings that he me talk to and he get to you and me get it. Thank you very much, sir. Thank. I love him. I love him one a slice of bread, sir.
And that him want as a prime minister. So he want to put himself in the picture. Like I remember our taxpayers money and to not do this. If me to get up and come be more than this to people, you know. Me not talk about it. But I mean do it. This is taxpayers' money. And Andrew do this. You see it and like that him should go through, but him come cut it and then you praise him. This is a goddamn disgrace. Thanks to my prime minister, you could do this. She go to a man this way, them deal with up this, but him now come cut it and get a praise. But now go that. Just continue. The same old thing. This is a trick. And it's a whole back Jamaica. Listen again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
We now have completed and delivered about 304 houses. We have...
So out of it, 6,000 when did say, and this and that, year when deliver 300 and, what him does say? 306 or 304. And them want to speed it up. And them are more, you know, them are more than around 20,000 people are looking for more than that. They must say like 6,000. You see what him sell just now? Yeah? You don't want to do this. We want to build, you know, in each parish we build some place, we identify the place like, you know, like more like some apartment thing where, yes. See? With them that call projects or council flats or something, but it more neat and tidy, put together. So you have playground, play yard, it have everything. 304. So it have everything there. You have access to school, to health. Because if she's sick now in another bush shop, who are gonna know? It's so far she live. Or she reach doctor. I remember, you know, as long as you're a human being, one day sickness will take you, you know. You be dead in your house and nobody don't know. Oh, she can pay a light bill if she couldn't pay for bill. If you can pay a light bill, you can pay for bill a room. Light for your here in Jamaica not easy. Watch this. Watch this.
Another 86 units that are currently under construction and a further 65 that will begin construction this year.
Because the man come out with it. Like this is something good for we here. These people should have can afford something to buy them own home and do them own thing and contribute to society with meaningful jobs. See? All them kids are something. But if you want to build this, give some people and say, yes, Jamaica, we're on the right path. This is not the right path. Could never be, this could never be the right. You continue upon this, me now move, I go back where? Me now ask, you know. Yeah? Continue play.
So the program is moving apace. We want to increase the speed at which the houses are delivered. So we're going to contemplate some new building technologies and some...
So, and if it change the status of this family, but if it does make you get the little room and then live by the stipulation. And if it change the status of your life, yeah, this is not going to make no make no sense. The man come with the same old thing, same thing. So what you want? So when you don't do this and build it out with the little thing, what the result? What the end result for this? Because them people are still hungry, still can't pay light, still can't pay water. You say they must put no light in it. You know. Just listen this. Listen this.
New housing products that are, by virtue of the advance in housing technology, are now more accessible and affordable. The only challenge we have is that the program is site specific. So we build the houses in almost any area where the land is available. Once we can get the material to the site and the site does not pose an environmental hazard or risk. So right here, it's a good piece of land, but it's literally almost inaccessible. We had to make a pathway and cut a road to...
So you hear what I'm have to do? Not my word. he might tell you everything. Remember, me not add nothing. We don't come like big dirty thinking, mama them. Them have to literally make a road and cut them way to access that. And I'm sure you when them a walk. But you hear what you want her to do with the building. Listen, you know. She not have it, you know. And it's a one room. And then literally have to cut them way through that. He'll only go round so. Then go back again and come back. Right? Listen this. Listen.
Actually build here. So those solutions that we are thinking of, which are prefabricated housing solutions that come all ready built and with amenities that you load on a flatbed and deploy with a crane, possibly wouldn't be able to work here.
When even that way I tell you about now gonna work like that. You have to cut real road and thing, flatbed and crane. So that then little, it don't make no sense again. Continue.
So we would literally, in situations like these, we would be constrained to build on site. But where we can deploy those solutions, we will deploy them so that more people can get the benefit. But tonight, Joycelyn,
Yes, sir.
you will be resting your head in your own home.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Can't wait. Can't wait, man. Can't wait.
And we are very
Can't
happy
wait.
for you.
Yes, sir.
But the house comes with certain obligations. It's your house.
Yes, sir.
Don't let anybody tell you any foolishness about the house is not yours. It is your house.
So just this thing, you know. If a mind where you put stipulation and where you put things for it for, where you put restraint for it. Why? It's your mind, you know. All right, continue. And I mean, nobody, him drop him out pan way out here. Continue. Continue.
House.
Yes.
But we have asked you,
Yes, sir.
in agreeing to receive the house,
Yes, sir.
to also agree to a social contract. Social contract is relatively simple. The clauses in the contract. First, we require that you maintain the house in the condition that you receive it.
Yes, sir. Keep it
In the condition that she receive it. She get it well paint up and things. She have money for do it. All right. Continue.
clean, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Everybody would agree with that. That house is built for your residence.
Yes, sir.
So you're not going to go rent it out and go live with
No,
your daughter.
sir. Me government. No,
No,
sir.
this is where you
Hey.
you
No,
must live.
sir. I should know me glad. Glad, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Hey.
We hear this time guarantee a vote from she. Because she has said him there. Remember everybody taxpayers money this, you know. Everybody. Whether you are PAP, labor right, or everybody taxpayers money. Not Andrew money. Continue. Listen this to.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir. A man see me rolling there tonight. Yeah. Yes, man.
All right.
Yes, sir.
If further fortune were to smile on you and you decide that you wanted to put on an additional room,
Yes, sir.
we would be very happy for you.
Yes, sir.
But the house, as we said, is built site specific. So we wouldn't want you to make any modifications without consulting with us first.
So you ever fear and she want to make modification, if she have money, why she have to consult with you? You hear? All right, continue.
All right,
So
sir.
that we can advise you as the best way to
Yes,
make
sir.
any modifications to the site.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's critical. We want you to get legal light. This is a unit that was built by the government. So it is not just the architecture that is an example to the community,
Yes.
but the people who live in it must be an example.
So that lady, when I have the money, if you run the light post and buy the light post and run the light, it will cost more than the house. Then she have to pay a light bill. Because Jamaica Public Service will not put one post near you, you know. They not do that. Especially as she run up there. And then if she maintain a light bill, Kama says she must run up wire in there, you know. Light Asha for use candle. Look on the situation you put her in now. You hear what I'm saying, Kawai? Eh? Legal light. And you see, it's a treacherous. Eh? But she find the money from. I remember You have to run your post and them have to pass it. You have to get government inspector. Come, because when you run things to your property, them have to come and you have to wire it. Pay electrician. Well, you know me, I build them, I know these things. See? Yes. See? And they have to call the government inspector, and after you have certified electrician, certified, and you have to wire it and have a post be out there, and you have to put, you have to buy everything and put up there, you know, the meter, you have to put everything out on the post, you know. You have to buy them and put them out there. And then government, when they come send this and then them sign it off, then they carry it to public service. Let me tell you how it go. We know it go. Build place. How the thing go. See? Me have a friend down there in the government place where they buy. I can't remember me do the same work. See? You understand? Yes. You hear this? She have to have the legal light, but she don't have no money. She can't pay light bill. Light bill expensive, you know. So even that alone, that cause a couple, it cause a piece of food. Enough money for your light post. And you can't put it on just a piece of stick. Not gonna work. You have to buy X amount of light post here for run it. Enough money. Treasure us to move it. I don't know if I get light up there so in the bush. Continue.
Couldn't use public funds to give you this house and then you turn around and illegally abstract electricity and water. No, that wouldn't be a good example.
Yes.
So she have to make sure it's legal. But she can maintain light bill and water rate. And let me tell you, National Water Commission now run something for you all up there either. Will not happen. She will not get that. So she have to live with the blinkies. This is not good. This is PR by best again. Only to start with the same old thing, it can't work. The same thing I do from 2016, 2020, now 2025. You come and I make one bag of things and do the same thing. Yeah. You come with the same thing, brother. We are point out, stop video these things and put it like your work. These are nothing, brother. These are nothing. Let me take him off. But no, on a serious note. But if I point out them things to him now, a garbage. So the next thing we have to do a garbage, I want this. Be sure your next garbage. Listen yourself. Listen yourself in this. Yeah? Because in your head, you said, I don't know, you feel say everybody don't. They just read and they don't read with understanding, you know. Yeah, we have a lot of educated fools. True. You think you feel say, as everybody think. And you can't start foolishness and people go with it. Not this man. It's a man that wilderness. We are pointing out the thing that we are doing wrong. Correct them. Look, when you hear this, remember them talk about Spanish Town. And we own this. When use to get rid of criminals, them things say, if you just buy a bag of gun and you give the police them more vehicle and you build building and you build a prison, that evaporate and that and now I go get rid of everything. You declare war. When I say the people there, same people them run up and down and vote and do everything and that's it up with that. But for create real employment, for keep them away from islands, see out there island, make them get productive. More than a waste of money I do, not for the thing them we are do. See? It not work. Look on this.
The government of Jamaica, the Jamaican state, is going to put its money, $2.2 billion, into the ground in Spanish Town. We're going to take it over and we're going to move out the criminals.
That makes sense to you again. You have put 2.2 billion in our building. The police, them there. Remember, you know, the building now talk a build, them a build the building. But police in there, the same police them are going there. Them in there. You can't get any more police and soldier in there. And if you can't clear that, so you make a building now come in. You tell me, say no, when the new building done, then you clear out all of the criminal. That is bullshit. Stop, say this, brother. Get real, man. We want real solutions. No, Michael, this makes sense to you, brother. Yeah? This make any sense to you? You see where you start from one is the same all. Video enough and chat tough. When it comes to the people, them you want to give them look 1 room and 2 room when it make no sense to me. Yeah? Because me rather you build projects. And anyway you build for these kind of people, elders and all kind of people, and them people when have no place. If you build it that them have access to the kids, them have access to school, and up them have them family, them have access to hospital, and you know, for malls, them have access. See? And you can live upright and think, build it to the thing, them papa brother. And make the place look neat and tidy, brother. Yeah? Paramedic can reach them, garbage collection, them can reach them and everything. Stop building the place like this. See? You look good. Hear this.
Unfortunately, the area has been a haven to organized criminal enterprises. To deal with this, it is not only necessary to have immediate policing responses, but it is also important to lay a stake in the ground and say we are going to build a state-of-the-art, properly appointed, well-designed security facility. We are going to stake our claim against the gangs and the criminals and the organized enterprises that are engaged in the production of violence in communities like Spanish Town. And we are going to remove you from the space and eliminate your operations.
That makes sense too, no way I say yourself. You have been where this far. Them thought they don't make no sense, them thought they are bullshit, you know. It not go nowhere. Them talking not go nowhere. It make it look stupid, brother. Then I get, hey, actually, you don't know them, and nice, me I play nice now, you know. Because them I get me upset more than anything else, because you take people for idiot. So, you have Spanish Town. You have much police there. We have 100 man over Portmore. We have look much police station and the same police. If you move them out of one building and put them in a brand new building, what the difference that make? That I eliminate nobody? You think you can't shoot nobody with them bullshit here? When you take money and tie it up, brother, stop that shit, brother. Stop it. Yeah? So this now, state of the art, what's the state of the art? They build a building and do what? Where you put in next state of the art? 2 computer, 2 bed, and that them do all the time. Fire station, state of the art. When you look, 2 look a bed, and then show you a stove, state of the art. Where you have to put computer. Let me tell you this, my office are more state of the art more than enough of them. I have 4 computers in this, 4. And I'm alone in here, by the way. 4. Me take it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I'm well equipped. So you can, I'm gonna call myself state of the art. So me have the and them phone here. You know, so a computer them same way, I have everything attached. Eh? Me alone, me I use 16 for me. I may have more up there, yeah. I may have John too, yeah. So Jonah. Remember, me not do tablet, so Jonah. Me soon I push up on the Jonah. Now John this. Okay. Now John. Now back John in here. Backside down now. Eh? But state of the art. Them to stop, brother. Listen me. Anjo, come out of them old foot and stop put up this like that. The reason why I do these things, they want to feel them and do some work. These are bullshit. Yeah, do a building, do the building. Don't just stop pose up and come with the same thing. You know what I'm going right now in a Jamaica? I'm going to play something more going on in Jamaica. Right? I'm going to play something. This is going on now in a Jamaica. Stop your bullshit. Yeah? This is going on. Yeah. This is going on now. This.
Coming for all who chose Jamaica.
There's no need to panic about the country's tax shortfall at the end of the last fiscal year. Williams says there's been an uptick in revenue collections over the last few months, which should go some way to offsetting the shortfall.
This is not a situation to panic, right? So there was a revenue shortfall in the last quarter of 24-25, just about $14 billion.
$14 billion
shortfall again. Shortfall of a small magnitude, just about $1.5 billion in the first quarter of this fiscal year. Now, if you're going to have a shortfall, it's better to have that shortfall early in the year so that the government can take corrective action to actually bring things back on track. So within that context, I'm saying it's not a situation to panic at this time, but it's something that's worthy of looking deeply at it.
So them have shortfall again. No, them have 25, 26. Them have shortfall. Can't pay them bill. They not the money. Them have shortfall. I collect revenue right now. Big man only for get the money from Big Mama here. So you see, these are the things I tell you about. When you hear me out and talk about a crap, when you hear them come out in the private sector, tell them to cut. Public sector, cut the workload, cut the force. See? Remember me play something again, make a year. Play something again, make a year. What on there? We soon come to, we go to Gaza and go to this, but we have to deal with Holness and tell them stop without them things you get to up better. Stop it. Right? Stop this. All right. I'm going to play this. We're going to play this.
Happy day, but we have to reflect as usual on matters of the past week. And I suppose what's been troubling me is the news coming from the fiscal commissioner as to just how poorly we're doing when it comes to spending that money we set aside for capital projects. I mean, it seems to be a growing issue year on year, where, interestingly enough, the amount put in the capital budget is increasing, but the amount being spent by the end of the year is actually decreasing year on year, and instead being redirected to other recurrent programs, which are important, but at the end of the day, recurrent programs do not grow the economy, and it becomes a real struggle when you put the two in comparison. The fiscal commission pointed out that year on year we're seeing 10 to 12% increases in our recurrent, while we're seeing 6% decreases in our capital expenditure, which means the capital expenditure, those projects meant to build roads, put in other infrastructure, things like technology that's needed to better increase the educational capacity of our schools and our teachers. Projects. Exactly. Those are slowly being eaten up by recurrent expenditure, paying salaries, paying bills, and just those things that just keep the engine ticking over but will not move us forward. And that is a real,
all right, Pampa Fish, shut up. Okay. Shut up, Pampa Fish. Pampa Fish, government to get top of that. So it'll tell you, when you hear Pampa Fish, that's sour fish, you know. When they talk to my body. When you hear them, you know, and talk, the country in a good state. But you see them play politics all the time, and when you listen to them, you have to burn them out, you know. Because they know better than this. If PMP didn't let them, they don't panic now, they might take time and try to push it and say, well, and this and the country not grow. The country never did grow. See? But what them do is play politics. See? All right. So them play politics and that's why we stay this way we stay right now. All right. When you hear me talk last week or week before when the Palestine issue come up and where I said them are desecrate the youth, them and all kind of little things. The Big Mama did run out, you know. Run out on the PMP because the PMP them came out and them talks, you know, if we stand up for the Palestine people, then you can't do this. Big Mama run out on hands and play out and all kind of things with them foolishness where to come and burn Big Mama. Because when you drop a bomb, whether a 5-ton bomb from some big building and desecrate people, is a goddamn disgrace. When nobody, them there in a war, 2 million people live out in the place, and when you look, you want a handful of people, and remember, them are not soldier, but you are a soldier. You have all kind of equipment that you have dropped. This is war crime. Remember me talk these things? No, look who come out of talk. Remember, you know, Big Mama different talk about we and this and that. Now, I think we're going to have some peace in a month. Yes, I come. Yeah. Remember play this. Remember show you, say them on a critical thinker. When we say Marjorie, Taylor Green, remember, you know, she one of them mega Republican in the house, you know. And that's what she rise up from. And then them nigga one of them Trump supporter will rise up. Eh? But you see she come out and I stand up against what party I do. And then I stand up for even the Gaza, it's unbelievable. Well, I don't believe it neither because people have a heart. And after a time, you know, them are kick back and say, I'm a matter of fact. But Trump, I don't know, she disagree with none of the thing that them do. Get a earth she. Me I go pray it. And me I got so much I want to down there in a Jamaica I've had to talk to Andrew on this too. Let me play this, Gaza.
You know, the big news that we're all following right now is obviously the ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas and Gaza, and the hostage deal that all the remaining Israeli hostages, dead and alive, will be allowed to go back to Israel. President Trump says he might be going to the region as early as this Friday. He wants to be there when this historic moment unfolds. He wants to witness this, talk to his aides, talk to the Israelis, talk to the Palestinians as well. Do you have any concerns at all that this deal could still, God forbid, fall apart?
I don't know. I certainly applaud the president. This has been one of the issues that I've campaigned on and talked about constantly. I'm very much against America's involvement in foreign wars. And the president has worked very hard on this. However, we have to see Israel and Hamas, both sides, truly cement this agreement. But I certainly hope for all involved that this definitely is a peace deal that will remain.
We all hope that, yeah.
And on July 28th, you talked about that. You said, quote, it's the most truthful and easiest thing to say that October 7th in Israel was horrific and that all hostages must be returned. But so is the genocide, humanitarian crisis, and starvation happening.
You hear what she said? The same word one remember she just said this just now, just a couple of hours ago. She do this. But when you hear my stand to me take, I'm going to play what Big Mama said, if you attack the PMP. No, them come to a deal, you know, because these are genocide people. I'm going to tell you, you have a face in a business of who. If me and David and them are going to let me still attack, but me attack, I don't care. You have to speak truth to power. Hear this.
In Gaza. On that note, when it comes to the genocide, I mean, do you believe that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is a war criminal?
I don't know if I can accuse him of being a war criminal. However, well, let's just say both issues are bad. That's why I said that. What happened on October 7th is absolutely horrific. And of course, our hearts go out to those families and those hostages that remain. But at the same time, the relentless bombing of the Palestinian people, and many of them have been just innocent people. They're not Hamas. They're literally women and children, and you can't unsee the amount of pictures and videos of children that have been blown to pieces. And
God, man. This me I talk about with Angela and Holness, you know. The same thing me I talk about. Desecrating them. You live in a place where you know do nothing, you know no ups to our, and by the way, Christian in them place too, yeah. You have some people with different faith in them place in Palestine. And they just both know this and that and not, yes. Them people in no business about no war. You have old people, you have young babies, and you desecrate them like this. It is evil. Same like how them can remember about the Jews and the Nazi. And you stand up so and make Netanyahu just to where man. It is a sin. But aided and betting by JLP government. And then when you talk Big Mama, them run out on this. Eh? And I tell you something different about this and who and who. And when we look, big dirty pedophile G2K, some piece of shit run out too. Eh? Them to go away, man. Play it back.
Many of them have been just innocent people. They're not Hamas. They're literally women and children, and you can't unsee the amount of pictures and videos of children that have been blown to pieces and are they're finding them dead in the rubble. That isn't, those aren't actors. That isn't fake war propaganda. It's very real, and I think that is equally horrific. I just really I want to see an end to it.
Some people come over and them 1,200 of your people and take them. You got over 60,000 already, 60,000. And still I crumble the people them all with them in front of my eye. Me can't support you. I will not. We cannot support you. Because you go for something and you work with the people, then, but you say, mash up some people. As long as you over the send but I just destroy you. Or the world for stand by and watch this. Eh? You have little baby twin and you have the little baby son and little baby daughter in your house and you say, no. You put yourself in the same position. And so me think, you in your bed and when you look at that big 5-ton bomb drop by you 10,000 pounds. Yeah. Drop and desecrate your place and desecrate and make a big hole. Desecrate you. Mash your limbs, everything. Just crush you out. Crush out your whole family. You never, you don't know why, you don't know that. You can't move. And then famine and hungriness, starvation and everything mix up. And you still get bombed. It's evil. It's evil. And that man does have one intention for us to desecrate the people to stop. But Andrew aiding and betting this. Play it back.
Absolutely horrific. And of course, our hearts go out to those families and those hostages that remain. But at the same time, the relentless bombing of the Palestinian people, and many of them have been just innocent people. They're not Hamas. They're literally women and children, and you can't unsee the amount of pictures and videos of children that have been blown to pieces and are they're finding them dead in the rubble. Those aren't actors. That isn't fake war propaganda. It's very real. And I think that is equally horrific. I want to see an end to it, and I think most Americans do.
And with President Trump's involvement, it looks like, this first phase, a ceasefire, it's happening. We're monitoring all of that closely. Of course, it's very tenuous. I want to ask you about something else that Ted Cruz responded to. So you recently suggested on X that a, quote, foreign government or powerful people may try to kill you. Republican Senator Ted Cruz of Texas shared that post of yours on X, writing, quote, why do crazy people keep thinking the Jews are trying to kill them? What do you say to Cruz, and what did you mean by that?
Well, first, that was an extremely ridiculous thing for Ted Cruz to say. I never said Jewish people. I'm not anti-Semitic. I don't hate any people group for their identity or who they are. So that was unbelievably low for a sitting U.S. senator to say that. But what I'm talking about is very real. I have a tremendous amount of death threats. It's documented. I have some of the highest amount of death threats as a sitting member in the House of Representatives. And when you speak about certain issues, we can watch the calls and the emails and the messages. They increase and the threats increase. And so when I say I am seriously concerned for my life, and I say if something ever happens to me, I really mean it. It's okay for me to say that. This is a time that we're living in where we're seeing political violence, and I'm totally against it completely in every which way. But when I say something like that, and to have another Republican of my own party insult me and insinuate I'm saying something I never said is absolutely unacceptable.
Right. And I know a lot of members of Congress are getting threats, which is, we can't tolerate that. But when you say the foreign government or powerful people, who specifically were you alluding to there?
I'm saying anyone, any foreign government, any people of power. I'm talking about the Epstein list. This has been the most, I don't understand why. I genuinely do not understand why there's been any effort to hide this and prevent it from coming out, but because of the efforts for years now to hide it and prevent it from coming out, it certainly makes you feel afraid when you're one of the ones truly on the front lines pushing it to come out. I also serve on the Oversight Committee, and we're leading that investigation there, so I'm involved on both fronts. The Oversight Committee investigation, as well as my signatures on the discharge petition.
And you don't think Oversight's doing enough then on that?
Actually, to tell you the truth, the Oversight investigation has the power to go much further than Thomas Massie and Ro Khanna's resolution.
But they're not doing that. Why do you think that is, in your view?
Actually, well, number one, there's a government shutdown and the House is not in session, so nothing is happening. But actually, the Oversight Committee has subpoenaed a lot more information than Thomas Massie's resolution specifically calls for. But here's my stance. I'll work on this involves women who were raped. Women at 14 years old who were...
That's a more that again, this is the Epstein thing, They want to release. Epstein, that sound like a Jew, right? Yes. They want to release this guy. 14 rape this. It sounds like again time the one of them. Down. Yes.
Raped. And they say there's more people involved. I don't know how anyone in their good conscience can be against letting that information come out. So I want to help on any front that I can.
So she wanted the tape release. She wanted the tape release. But I have to play something with her again. Remember play Big Mama now. So right now, them have a ceasefire thing, them reach agreement. You know, because the war crime they can't continue. But Holness go to Israel and send back the soldier there. When you have soldier war with civilian, you have to have a heart man. And the man them do civilian bad. You have some man will say them are rebel and them are what kind of fighter. Them are fight. But when you can't take bomb, but them people have no rocket, them have no plane, them have no tanker, they have nothing. And them people are just live. 2 million of them. And you can go drop bomb by hospital, by school, by everywhere with them there. Even in something with them there where you know you're not supposed to drop bomb. You can just drop bomb free as you will. And Anjo, where our country, Jamaica, have a vote. And you withdraw and you can when you upstate. Yeah? You give the go ahead same way. And we know that. We know how it works. Same another to do. And then Big Mama jump up with them big dirty thinking self. We don't understand nothing going to play politics. Him for charge of treason, you know. That germs. Him and dirty thinking Charles Davis. Yeah? Look here. This is a Big Mama. Now you see where I come out of this. When you see Marjorie Taylor Greene, if you come out, come talk these things. Them cut the deal now. So that them a deal with now. But here Big Mama though, or them rush PMP, hear this.
Not understanding foreign affairs would jeopardize relationship with Jamaica's biggest trading partner, the U.S.? Listen.
One has to be cautious. It doesn't mean that you cower and keep silent, because that is not an option. But you have to do it in a way. There's a Jamaican term. Your hand in a lion mouth, you take time to draw it out.
Yeah, and in a lion mouth, so when I talk of fuck and foolishness. That's, remember, you know, it's 193 country and that every man have an equal vote. Subpoena powers are the 5 founding members. Permanent member, you call them. US, UK, France, China, Russia. Yeah. Them vote for around 10 more, them put on like 15 of them, you know, every 2 years. But them they're the permanent member, 5 permanent members. We might talk about bullshit. Him just want to go against PMP when Donald Scott Monday come out and tell us them mash up the people them and go for do better than this. So him come out with them big dirty thinking, say nobody not chat to him. This is all enough. So him one of them will help destroy Jamaica to, you know, about country with this shit, this garbage. Everything out of this piece of shit mouth is shit. Yeah? So I'm create that content to them look at that dirty thinking, no brain black of them. And then run out and push out. Where I push out. We dissect it. And show him say where I talk a shit. You cannot desecrate people. This is lives. Yeah? And then you know what to stand up on your foot. Yeah, if I'm but and him come tell you about lions and mouth and do this. Do all of this is bullshit. Yeah? Him one of them will advise Andrew Holness, so I'm so fool. Andrew them. Look here.
Yeah? And frankly, Trump is not going to be here in another 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, when God try to continue to kill out the whole of Gaza in that go with it. 4 and 5 years. We're not talking about a completely different thing. That now nothing to do with UN. None. Anything American want, them can veto. Do you remember the war in Iraq? When them find weapons and mass destruction and find one of them to book him just veto that. Say me I go war, who now come up book up. And then go. Veto where more veto. We might talk of foolishness. But something in happened to US in the 9/11. So you know we might go out there, don't it? Eh? My veto powers. My veto powers. What the fuck happened to this piece of shit? What do you know about? What do you know about foreign affairs? This is garbage. Continue.
He's going to be gone in 3 years, if not before. Wait him out. He's going to do a lot of damage, as he has been doing. A lot of damage. But Holness and Johnson Smith have to take care of Jamaica's best interest while extending support and solidarity, remember that word? Solidarity with the people of Gaza and Palestine.
You hear this? You hear this garbage? Jamaica, what Jamaica interest there? Jamaica interest, any country interest of this is peace. Yeah, peace in the world. Yes, peace. Peace and prosperity, not true.
Palestine.
Hear this.
But we can't do it in a way that is confrontational and adversarial. So this...
For your vote, our vote, I'll be confrontation and adversary. What am I say? Remember your right for vote, you know. And I like, I'm going to have to stick, you can't do it. You just use your conscience and your vote, and you know, say this right, I am not with this. Stop the war, you stop it. When I talk is bullshit. You understand no foreign policy. Nobody now come at you for your vote. This is garbage. But when they want to attack the PMP, so him come and say, him a twist on the mix. Hey, at the dumbest mother piece of shit it's ever seen. This piece of garbage.
Man who is not given to anything but vengeance and transaction. And let me put it bluntly, he will simply say, if Jamaica, okay, we're going to take away the visas.
It is.
Yeah. And take away the...
White Trump and remember America, this and them, you know, in the bar, you know, in the bar. You might say, well, Jamaica, never take away your visa. So you put visa from the life. That may I tell you, say, when I get rid of this drunk crow, him is a piece of shit. In viewership, if I go down upon that, him have to lose his license. Shouldn't have one before. Him have put visa front of millions of people's life. Eh? Not my word. I'm going to play it for the show you the mind setting of them little dirty thinking head, you know. When you desecrate them over there, drop bombs. The Marjorie Taylor does say the same thing when I said the other day. Can you know me stand for when we are standing for truth and right, we no flip-flop, you know. No way I say, you know. You understand? You hear this? Visa. Visa over millions of people like this drunk here. That's why I tell you say no good. Andrew no good now because Andrew follow him. He might advise Andrew.
Jamaican visa. Which government in Jamaica could survive if it is a situation where it is thought, at least because of the action or what you have said, you now occasion America taking away Jamaicans' visa?
That makes sense to you? So it's a visa. Remember, you know, it not stop you from trade and the thing will come in and people buy nothing. If you have a visa, so you can't survive. And that's in your head. That's why the more they hostage. When the crap survive there, and the Pumba survive, enough more of them survive. We might talk about bullshit. But they put visa and put a piece of paper for you to travel to go in America over humanity. This dirty thinking piece of shit. That's why I know them, you know. You have to listen to them keenly. You have to listen to them keenly. See? Yeah, what on, my brother? I'm not there, man. I'm on the live, you beat it, you know.
Well, all right. Now, call you in. You understand? Because you are a freedom fighter.
Yes, brother.
You understand? You're fighting for the cause of not only Jamaicans. Right? We talk about human rights.
Of course, brother.
Now, fam, we send us something
yes.
a while ago. More you play it for the people of Jamaica. Make the people understand what you are talking about and what we are defending when we talk about human rights.
Yes.
The people in sleeping.
Yeah, I can take it down right now. Because this guy here, when put up Byron, this guy here.
I mean, how can you sacrifice people's life for visa?
For visa, brother. A visa, you know? A visa. Eh?
Yo, this is sick. This is sadistic.
The man said a visa. Let me put up this. A visa, brother.
The people understand what Israel is doing to the people.
See?
It is not like Israel is dropping bomb and military
I make I play this. I play this. I have to play this, Byron. I make it go and play. Me like you talk. One talk. Make I show the people them this.
Yeah, show them that.
Yes. These are all them evil do. Yes. Oh God, man. The man say a visa and then me take over visa. You can't believe this, brother. But the same thing I talk about them are desecrate. Look on these people. Let me just play this. Look here. You are what like this, look at people. Let me just play it back. Look here. This is what them live. Them look like, look what them have. Them have what them have. Look at people. In a them little market, you know. In a them little market. Look there. You see who down there desecrated in a brother? Let me stop this. You see, all right, people, let me show you something now. You see who down there with that drop? Desecrated. You are what you don't know if you are dead. I saw the man drop missile by your brother. 5-ton bomb. You know your house asleep and it rebel it down. People there at school, it trash it out. Every picnic dead. Missy man come out, Byron. I just, him alone out of family, I like 17. Everything dead. Wife, picnic, mother, father, everything. Limbs. And you have a big dirty thinking, Mama say, Byron.
Exactly.
Yeah?
No, and Wayne, that's why I tell you, as it relates to Cliff Hughes, it is disappointing, and to say the least, it's quite sadistic to know that Cliff Hughes, you understand, can put out a narrative, because what Cliff Hughes meant in terms of what he said, right, is to say that the Prime Minister has to be extremely careful going against Israel, because if he goes against Israel, you understand the possibility of them losing their visas and where
My
blah,
God.
blah, blah. This is madness.
My God.
So we have to show people, you understand, the multiple lives being taken. This is genocide, you know.
But we talk it.
Genocide that Israel committed, you know.
Yes. Yes.
Right? And this is when you look in terms of, you have to go back in terms of, all right, the People's National Party and Democratic Socialism. Remember, that in the 70s, you know, Michael Manley go against apartheid.
Of course.
And that was one of the reasons also, right? They fought against him, you know.
Yes.
Remember that Michael Manley stand Michael Manley, a little island in the Jamaica, in the Caribbean, where Michael Manley stand resolute in saying, listen, wrong is wrong.
That me I talk about, brother.
Human tragedy. This is a crisis. Human crisis. And Michael Manley linked out against apartheid. No, you know what this show me?
Yes.
If Andrew Holness was active in that time,
yes,
Andrew Holness would have support both and support apartheid.
Of course. Of course. Remember the man go to Israel in the Bible. Go tell them, say, stand up with the soldier. You know, oh soldier. You stand up with soldier. Remember, soldier fight civilian. Unarmed civilian. Same like how them say, them Hamas, who attack some guerrilla, attack some people. You attack some unarmed people, you attack 2 million. You kill over 60,000 already. You lame up the amount of them now have the limb foot and hundreds of thousands. And you still do this. I desecrate them. And then Andrew now get a time for vote. And then PMP come out, Byron, and say, no, this wrong. But you look, the one of them jump down from PMP. And them down, just come on them. Hey, can you imagine?
Well, all right. Wayne.
Yeah,
there's
brother.
a lot of action in terms of them want to oppose the People's National Party,
yes,
right, on the side of defending humanity. It goes to show you. It goes to show you for them and those who support Jamaica Labour Party, right? It goes to show you the level of dark minds and dark deeds, and the atrocities that they're willing to go as a result of gaining wealth. How many people? This is the question, Wayne.
Yes.
How many people have to suffer in Jamaica for Andrew Holness to achieve wealth?
No, and most to get to you know, when him suffer everybody, he's not busy about them, you know. He not get rid of everybody right now. The lower class, him and the big boy them good. Can achieve now if you just trick them, you know. If you can keep them stupid same way by one, that's the greatest thing for him. Yeah?
Look at this way.
Yes.
The atrocities that Netanyahu carrying out against the people in Gaza.
Yes.
Don't you see the similar thing in Jamaica?
Of course, that's him, I do.
The police is carrying out.
And the same uniform the police wear, by one. The same uniform, the same blue. The same thing him do, you know?
Same thing?
Yes, same exact thing. Like him do with the ghetto people like them are Palestinian. That's him do, you know? Him a clean the place. Yes.
When you send police at people homes without warrant.
Yes.
It's a breach of the constitutional rights, you know.
Of course.
You have no respect in regards to the constitutional rights, you know.
True.
And you go in there without warrant. All right. Let me stress on the fact, way.
Yes.
22-year-old youth that got killed.
Yes.
And they are now saying that it is mistaken identity. How do you give back life?
That don't make no sense. So well, I know, Byron, you hear this? Them say mistaken identity, but yet still him did pull a gun upon them. So that was a mistake too. You see, when every time they come back with something, I stop them with something else, you know. Because that's a murder. You plan a gun. So it would be mistaken identity because he would be a gunman then, but he's not. You see it? Because if a man pull a gun upon you, then you have to go take, you know, evasive action. But it's lie. So you just come and say, well, it's a mistaken identity. So you worry about the gun now where you plan. We can't let it go either. You can't continue to do this. Yes, brother.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Yes.
Let me tell you something, Titan Bar.
Yes.
I don't know how we and them are going to work it out, you know.
But I don't know that, brother.
No. This serious, you know.
Yes.
I don't know how them and the Titans are going to work it out. Because really, actually, remember, nobody can just run around with say. Run around be like that, you know. We are critical thinkers.
Brother, the brain fast. It's so fast. Yes.
If they are now saying it is mistaken identity.
Yes.
Let us go back in terms of the police defense. The police defense was that the guy pulled
firearm
proceeding towards a 38 revolver.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that Rapper Mom's clothing. So on to the 38 then.
It's a mistaken identity too, brother. Mistake. Do you see?
Go on to the 38 then.
We catch them again. Because that no can water in a murder, you know. Them know because we show them a murder, brother.
You see the reason why they are telling people not to listen to us, though.
But nobody now listen to them. That's Andrew want. Hey, me don't show the thing with Andrew, brother. I mean, I go pan bars, but me show the thing with Andrew. But Andrew, same cut road. And how it's difficult. But him tell the woman to put light. She don't have no money in her, brother. How shall I maintain light in there, so? She have to buy every light post. Me know how that go. See?
You want no fun. Now help mom's in the kitchen, so you watch you.
All right, later. Big up for me. All right, cool. Yeah, my brother. Yeah, man. See? So this is what we are talking about. See? Yes. You know, my brother just tell me, say, you know, when the police, they must say mistaken identity. Mistaken identity. But him not be a gunman then because you say him pull out gun and him go on, you know. You see? Straight murder. Go back to Big Mama now and him garbage. Big Mama, you watch me. So we're going to show you garbage. See? You can move this. So we're going to show you Big Mama your garbage. Yeah? This is what you say, Big Mama. Not me.
Jamaicans would name you. Because there's a few things that we covet more than our precious American visa. And he is quite prepared to use that.
Yeah.
That is my take on it.
I don't see him taking and him put that to Anjonis. He might destroy the country. And by the way, Jamaica nyam who? Jamaica know why you are Anjo for nyam. Eh? You saw this guy evil. So the PMP come out, come talk. And him have to come make film take and put a spin. When it make no sense. Yeah? Yes. Visa, paper over humanity, you know. Yes.
Not that Holness and Johnson Smith and our diplomats, very experienced, don't understand, but they're reading.
Yes.
They have to read the situation.
Yeah.
Because Jamaica, at the end of the day, they are responsible for our interest.
People, let me tell you something in our real life. If the world go to war, then what we interest can out the door. I'll go up, everything gone up, you know, and suffering and everything, you know. So you see, with a peaceful world, you're better off in a peaceful world. Everything better off for all of us. Yeah? Where my talk is bullshit. Him not understand no foreign affairs or nothing, you know. Just, let me tell him just politically aligned and anything but Andrew him just want to come and just him is a piece of garbage. Piece of garbage. Yeah? Continue.
So I understand it. I think the point made by Associate Professor of Language, Culture and Society at the University of Technology, Dr. Rowan Lewis, was spot on last night when he says the government is exercising caution in order to prevent.
The whole of nasty, come on, everything and move your piece of nasty self and go away. Yeah? Alright, me could go to Pumvals. Cause Pumvals, come up and give you a rundown on the buses. Remember, how much it said I carry again, people? 200 add for the opening, 200,000 per day. And then 600,000 after I pushed up. Now that him say, 200 how much school? 200 school, how much thousand? Yes? Now that Pumvals it say. Eh? Alright. We go look at Pumvals and say yes or no. Pumvals. We go put up this. What on there? So I give you, I remember, and by the way, Pumvals saying the taxi. Pumvals, I couldn't know the taxi them. I wonder if I can put it, I go put it up here somebody. Because when I put up a thing where we can't read it. So I might give you a run up on the bus them, right? But Pumvals didn't make know how the taxi them stay and one now. Everybody can ride comfortable and the bus them nice. So I could look for where Pumvals are telling me say no. Pumvals, watch out. I could open this. Pumvals. Well, everybody to read this. Because we don't just like read it so we don't see it because them say we tell life on them too, you know. See? Of course, we can open this. Come on. Yes. Yes. So, Pumvals, when you say no, we don't do tabloid. So, we like, do the things right that you can't see the thing and make everybody see the thing and know. So, well, yes. So, what Pumvals say, because we can open this and read that. Good. And make open this and Pumvals. I'll open this. And we want to see the target where you say where you reach Pumvals. Because this open good enough. All right, so Pumvals. So when the Pumvals. So you say, oh, I'm hoping that give me some drag. I see to give me some drag. But I forgot to read it off on my phone. All right. When you see me again, the delay, just tell me there because I don't want to put it up and give me some delay. You know? Yeah, like it give me some delay. Yes. But give me some delay. All right. Let me try this. So Pumvals. Give me some delay. All right. So we don't want you giving a delay. We could move this. We don't want to give a delay. We could just go and do it as so. Move at this. We don't have a delay thing with you. Go on. Come on. Good. All right, good. All right. See that people? Target it, but VAS admit e-cop in rural school bus rollout despite strong ridership numbers. Brother, I have it from video where you say a 200,000 you carry out per day. We tell you the bus can't do it. See what I'm saying? One month into operation, government rural bus, school bus program. Yeah, but shit start with this shit. All right. So, I'm going to take about this. Don't give me I'm going to take about this. We don't have the problem with you. Come on. My think them fooling us, so when them fooling us, we just take off something back. Saying, All right, so. All right, see? All right, so I could go through now. See? All right. So this is our vast people. The program has exceeded expectation in ridership. I tell you, it's a 200,000 for ride. At the same time, he admit that the first phase has not been without challenges, including report of students falling ill in buses. No, I think he said that going to be minor accidents, logistical adjustments to route and schedules. But I think he said, when the bus them did out there, I think he said them they wanna adjust them and everything already better. But tell us the road them narrow, one way to do, we tell you all these kind of things. And by the way, I never hear people sick so pan taxi and nose bleed and then fight so much fight. Like what we hear you talk about. So what I'm saying? VAS give the update during a press conference at which he said the average of 16,000 students travel on the buses daily surpasses ministry's target of 15,000 for the first 60. Brother, you never send us 15,000, brother. You said 200,000. And the 210,000 you said I carry. Remember, we have your panting when you say it, you know. We have you. What happened to this guy here? Yeah? No, you talk about 16,000, never go up that way. But this time lie. Eh? Another to say, so you spend 1.4 billion. Me a boss but down all over the place, can't go someplace. A matter of fact, he might talk for himself. Look here. First month. Start. Let me see this now. Look here. VAS. Because when I say nothing right now, I like show the people them can't call me name in a VAS. However, he acknowledged that the ministry initial assessment had highlighted several issues which are being actively addressed as program expand across rural Jamaica. He know that some of the challenges report include incidents of disorderly behavior. No, I'm going to taxi alone it can go on, yes? And buses, as well as students falling ill during transit. Because of the fumes valves. The old bus and the fumes, they tell them I got sick. You never listen what I tell you. You never did I listen. We're not telling them thing here. No go that. No go that. Look at now. Look here. Because they're not good enough, brother. I want to say it's not limited to the spot between the student. We have had medical incident and the buses where students have passed out. At the forms valves, students have started to have bleeding through their nose. Different things that have come up. And luckily, we have been able to coordinate with driver and the JUTC, Jamaica Urban Transit Company, and get the police and the medical assistant that require. And thankfully, we have not had any major incident that has resulted in any death or injury. Now, when you hear them thing there, because that's why them change the whole bus there. Yes? When you hear people that are sick, but you know, hear them thing, they're not a taxi and them it use diesel. And have some old thing. Like, remember what I talked to him about all of these things already? So them unhealthy. Don't go that. So how much thing him I go on with? So him talk for himself. Everything where we did I want him about, I hit him and tell we about what happened. And by the way, the driver, them not trained. Them never vetted. Yeah? See that? See that? It was agreed that there would be no need for a warden that would incorporate the arrangement between the police and the school to have school resource officers, and that it will mean, in essence, that there will be law enforcement monitors and buses to make sure that the incident we have experiencing so far can be taken care of by the relevant body, rather than having school bus driver attend to these matters, he said. So he might tell you, say they fight everything, no police affair monitor. But we have had the police power school bus and monitor them like them a prisoner. Our school bus now police pan them here. Them don't. Then him have crashes. So I'm confirming that too. It's a failure. False also confirmed that there had been several fender benders involved in new buses, though he stressed that none resulted in serious injury or damage. Managing Director Guy Smiley, JUTC Guy Smiley, report during the press conference that 21 incident red lag. So you just have like a month and you have 21 incidents in a month. The first month of operation. So a month we carry 30. A month we carry 30 days. A matter of fact, they never go back to school and 30 days neither. The month carry 30 days, but them go to school the 8. So that is 20 is like 1 per day. A 1 per day now. 1 accident per day. Yes. Not my saying. It's right here. September carry 30 days. The election make them go to school the 8 or the 9th or something. So 1 per day. 1 accident per day. 21 days. And then, you know, it work out more than that because I remember Saturday and Sunday, you have to take it out of the left. 1 point something per day. We just say 1 per day. See? All right, look out. After 21, after 21, just over half are accident involving third-party vehicle. And all instances, there are minor scratches. Most of them having to do with challenges with passing, vehicle passing each other on the very narrow roads. Them better, me don't advise them, you know, because I don't know him alone, so them, you know. Vehicle passing on the very narrow roads. So what you gotta do now? You carry some more bad by the bus and me tell you the tail long and all kind of things. What you gotta do? They might gonna spend billions and billions to want to make you try widen the road because the bus might pass more. You know, see, you put in a more valve, put valves, man. You alone dump so better. Eh? Oh, you alone dump so better. See? Everything what we tell this guy, I got it happen. Everything. Not more. We never tell him about the bleeding, but remember the bus never good. Because you remember my brethren talk about it and we tell him say yes, because they might change them out and why them change them out. Everything happen, they might bleed, all kind of things happen to them, they might sick from the bus and everything. See? No go that. Same matter damage to the vehicle. Yeah. So Ellington and they have some bad driver and everything. That means them the flag. See that? All right. See that? Him say no. To prevent more serious mashup, Guy Smiley reiterated that the JUTC have implemented strict disciplinary measure. So brother, you shouldn't have to implement it because it should have they already in the first place and invested on board monitoring technology to truck driver. So you tell me no, but in the first place, Pumba, you say that you have to do. No, you say them have to do this and do this. But you tell me for me, I carry them in, they say that you do. He's a failure, brother. So I'm going to try to cover up him, tell me what happened. And that's what him I'm done. See? This is a failure. No good that. Look again. Another persistent issue mentioned has been condition of rural roads. But we tell you this already. And you can't the government Pumvas acknowledge that narrow winding and poorly maintained roads have complicated route planning and created safety risk. Whoa! So when we attack, when you say we are trying to carry down, brother, hey, when I understand these people, when we are telling them, when we are telling you the same exact thing and point out these by item to him, the road them whiny, them mash up, this not go happen, that them are sick. Or you come and say we are make mischief and we not this and we are born out and bad mind and everything, but no, you put them out and the same exact thing you tell. Remember it documented. Remember these things documented. Remember me not add nothing. So here what am I do now? You might ask the government now to come fix road, which is a nice thing that more. But they have to sit there, not my word. For work with him. Find more money work with him. All they need to do is buy some coast and do the right thing. And them old bus that broke down too much better. You see nosebleed, you know, see not yet, that get worse. Yeah? See it? You make a mistake and you try double it up. Nothing what we tell you, so never come, everything come true, brother. See it? There are some interior roads that are challenging because of the width. Yeah? And the windiness. We tell you, yeah, when I tell me this fact, when I tell me now these things, these are the same things that we are telling before. Eh? Now them we are telling. Yeah? Look on this. Because you see, when you play politics with some little things where we are trying to say no, a country can. I want to say that big mama them now read their straight. I tell you the right things, but we are going to burn you out. Just take it as some father go away, as some stay. He might burn you out, but he might tell you the right things. See? Yes. Because that's how we grow up. So we are telling them the right things that I get we are, but we are telling them the right things. Because you want to see the betterment of the country, right? All right. What's up? Another man say well, him said the speeding. Look at how people. You say you train them. Behavior including speeding, harsh braking, and what have you. Another persistent issue mentioned has been condition of rural roads, acknowledge that narrow winding road and safety risk. Okay, I'm gonna move from that. I'm gonna move from that. Let me see about this now. Vaz, if you take we're telling you that good. Yeah? If you take we're telling for morning, you're great. Some of the interior roads this, right? Yes. All right. Come and see this fast. See there? There are some interior roads are challenging because of the width. We tell them the whole of this and see there. Find special point for turnaround. And some cases condition of road make it almost impossible for the bus to travel safely through that. But Vaz, when you come and I repeat because you're so dumb, you curse way. And I tell him say a bad mind. Him carry over to the bus them. But everything what we tell him happened to the bus same way. I'll throw a rump on the bus and carry some other people. When say them a pastor, a preach for bus. And kind of foolishness go away. And now when come back, I come say everything what we show him happen night happen to the bus them. The man about them too. It's a failure. Him said the first for September man, he might move over 200,000. Remember, say him say he might move over 200,000 pitney, you know. Every day, you know. Now you tell me about 16,000. Can't never real. It can't happen. But I tell him for the round trip, I say one of the bus them do around 70 miles for the day. And but 70 kilometers for the day. When I said couldn't happen, could never. Me can show the kids them take vaccine or feel more comfortable more than anything else, more than for what you say. This is sick. Cheetah. So my collaborate. Look how them collaborate now. Them have to find money. Look what you do now, Vaz. Because they never run. So as a result, he announced that the Transport Ministry is now collaborating with the National Work Agency, Municipal Corporation, to identify priorities road repair in effect areas so they address this issue. See that? So them have to push to find some money for them can't find and do all kind of things though because bars come up with them stupid idea. Always say just buy the bus them we know. I run from a route and it good. You come and push you call people bad mind. Them bus they go, you know, see no, let me tell you something. Brother, them bus them are gonna start but down even more and crumble. And you're going to go under pressure for them same bus them because everybody want you. You talk about bad mind because you don't have no vision, brother. Just hear me, put valves. But one thing I like with you, I'm here to tell you the truth. You come and you point. You see them thing there? If I didn't, Andrew hide it. You always see it. But what you do, you will point it out. But at the same thing, we tell about it's nothing different. So, oh, you say about bad mind, brother. Me not understand. All the guy say about bad mind. When him say this. So you say like when I mean the country not good and the school picnic them on this, but you come and say the same exact thing. The bus can go some places. The way them too narrow, when they talk about pass a vehicle, them and lick up. The driver them, but you say you got train and make sure them certify them have police certificate, you not do it. Let me tell you this. No fire driver them and look the picnic them in the bus. Tell me, I tell you this. Yeah, I mean know you're here. Nobody think me no know. Me know. Tell me I tell you this. See? One a peer fight and be a thing I'm going with my boss them too, you know. In the seat too, you know. You may I tell you no? Be a fight and be a sitting, you know. Yes? Yes. You understand? And now him said no, they might put in the cash system now. If you come in week, cash system in our school bus. Them they're all granny. You know see nothing yet, brother. See, you know see nothing. You never vet them because when I put on a friend for drive them. So when I go to Jamaica, like, you know, maybe just get some people and them have to ask a labor right. I'm gonna put them there when they're not qualifying for something. So when I do deal with the place. You understand? PMP not do that, you know. You not do it. And the PMP style. See? And by the way, when the sister Michelle Charles, I put up more and more things. She was American same way. And we are gonna make sure she get what she deserves. She put up a thing with she and her mother, you know. Yeah. She put up a thing with she and her mom. She her mama 82 now and you never know we can travel and whatever. And she a boss. And a boss for her house. She tell Uno to choose Jamaica, but she choose US. That alone for me couldn't turn and say, but we not good and doing this. When you use language and stuff, you just trick the people all the time when you're not truthful. Them are not warrior, you know, them not truthful to no cast, you know. Them are shit. Yes. Them are shit. Them not good. But we're going to use that against her. Have to use against her. Well, you, may have some people look back, I look by your thing down the way you're there, you know. But live down where you're living now. You can't stay there. She can't stay there. She should know how to run. America have to know everything about her. She not easy. Not easy. See? Let me play this. It's very important. I'm the time I run up. But very important, people, more you watch this. Andrew Holness, What's this key? This is Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yeah? Well, she turned the first time she returned year one in 2020 when she win. Because you know them put her in, the mega group that put her in. Always come back. The president. But more you hear what she has right yes or no. You remember she back in by everything we are going with? And more uno what's about in a labor right MP and I go like it a cult on her run. When you listen and learn after she. Yeah. Because she get devastated right now in the two. She said she put her pick to them first. Me don't know who they in there so put party front of family and friend and put party front of who vote for you. You can't do that. You can't do that. Watch this.
Controversial members of Congress, Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene of Georgia usually draws the ire of Democrats, but now she's speaking out against some in her own party and coming out in favor of what Democrats demand to reopen the government, an extension of enhanced health care subsidies.
Congresswoman Greene, thank you for joining us here in the Situation Room. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Let's start there. Let's start with the shutdown. So you voted for the short-term funding bill, but now you're talking about this health care issue. Help us better understand. Why now?
Well, actually, this is something I talked about when I first ran for Congress in 2020, because I grew up in a construction company family. Bought that company after college and retired my parents. And after the ACA was passed,
the Affordable Care Act.
Yes, the Affordable Care Act. Our family's health insurance premium went from $800 a month to $2,400 a month. So I've known about this as a major problem for a long time. It's not just ACA recipients whose premiums are going to skyrocket very soon. It has been a disaster for many Americans across the board. And cost of living is so high now. Many of my constituents, many of my friends, and even my own children are finding health insurance to be extremely unaffordable and something that they are having to go without. So I think this is an incredibly important issue. I think it is a crisis. I don't think it's something to wear political party team jerseys on. I think it's something that we have to address and fix.
And it's very personal for you.
Very personal. It's affected my own life. And the Affordable Care Act was passed in 2010. So we're 15 years down the road, and the industry has changed drastically. Many companies dropped out of the market. We've seen doctors stop having their own practices and become hospital employees. We now have to import doctors because we don't have enough. Healthcare has drastically changed, and I'm one of those that gets real tired of political drama when it's not actually solving a problem. And this is such a crisis that I'm willing to say, okay, everyone, we have to do something about this. It shouldn't be something that we dangle the American people or military pay or all of these things. We shouldn't be dangling them back and forth. We have to fix it.
What are you hearing from your constituents right now? And do you have any regrets about voting for that short-term continuing resolution, that spending bill?
Thank you for that question. Number one, I am a Republican, and I support the president. I was very vocal about I didn't want to vote for a CR. I want to pass our appropriations. That's our constitutional duty, and I want to bring that taxpayer dollars back to my district.
Hey, Andrew, more you hear this, you know. Remember, she radical, you know, with our president, you know. But here what she tell about our district. Here what she deal with because one of them are feeling this now. Remember the beautiful bill and everything? Hear this. See, she are getting a fair way to do. Hear this.
I work hard on that, so that was important to me. But I support the president, and I voted for the CR. Number two, what am I hearing from my constituents? It's great. We track all the calls that come into my office.
Well, I know, Natalie, but you don't say a fear God. Listen this now. Hear what she tell you. You know, I believe that this come out of her mouth. You not going to believe this. Just listen here.
About 60% of the calls coming in right now are calls of support. and saying, yes, health insurance is a crisis. They're telling us stories about how they're already paying $2,000 a month with $10,000 deductibles. I'm getting phone calls from people that are saying if the ACA tax credits expire, they aren't going to be able to have health insurance. They're going to have to drop it. But I'm hearing from people on both sides, people already on the ACA and people that are already getting crushed by high health insurance premiums.
I want to ask.
Hey, tell me now. Natalie, you expect to hear them already until them I get crushed? Remember them, they get one, you know, like one about Holness. You wanna believe it? Yes, she come out and talk them kind of way, don't you? Tell me the truth. Listen this. I shall listen to few people now, one family member. Shall get crushed too. Listen.
Ask about this new Washington Post poll. It shows that 47% of Americans believe that President Trump and the Republicans are mainly responsible for the shutdown. You see it here on the screen, compared to just 30% of Americans who blame Democrats. Of course, Republicans are the ones with the power. Do you agree with Americans in that poll that see the shutdown as your party's fault?
You know what? I don't think the shutdown is popular for either side. And so I see the shutdown completely different from maybe my party leadership. And I'm not putting the blame on the president. I'm actually putting the blame on the speaker and Leader Thune in the Senate. This should not be happening. And I don't think, look, as a member of Congress, we already have a low enough job approval rating. This shutdown is just going to drive everybody's approval rating that much lower.
Yes. But so you're putting the blame on the leadership of your party?
Absolutely. We control the House. We control the Senate. We have the White House. I've been vocal saying, you know, you can use the nuclear option in the Senate. This doesn't have to be a shutdown.
You expect Chad tells us she can't them control the House, the Senate, and the White House. She put the blame on them. Yeah. This is what I tell Uro and Holness. Listen this. Yeah,
but what we have to do is we have to work for the American people. And our country is so divided right now. We see it all the time in every single way. It's divided in what I would say very dangerous ways. And we saw that with the recent assassination of Charlie Kirk, which has upset so many people across the board. And look, when it comes to hearing from senior citizens or my own friends and neighbors and my own family members and people that voted for me, and they're just saying, Marjorie, we just really want somebody to do something about health insurance premiums. We really want our government and our leaders to actually focus on our country for a change and fix our problems. That is the message I constantly hear from my district, and I'm a representative. I don't have to be a cheerleader for my party. I have to represent my district.
That's what me talk about. That's what me tell the MP them in Jamaica. You know, represent the party and Jack yes, and what I want to like yes man. You know what she said now? Remember she just stand with Trump, but she'll tell you no. Yeah. Me I talk to my people them now, them I put me this. You know what she just said? She represent, listen again.
To hearing from senior citizens or my own friends and neighbors and my own family members and people that voted for me, and they're just saying, Marjorie, we just really want somebody to do something about health insurance premiums. We really want our government and our leaders to actually focus on our country for a change and fix our problems. That is the message I constantly hear from my district, and I'm a representative. I don't have to be a cheerleader for my party. I have to represent my district because those are the people that hired me and sent me here. And I myself, I agree with them, and I'm pretty much over it's just drama constantly on TV.
So you hear who them she listen to now? She have sense. Who put her there so? Because Sister Trump always she has a Trump. She has him better call her too. Because Trump asked what happened to her from the other day, what happened to her. And yeah, yes, say my phone can call me. See? But listen now again. Listen this. Yeah. Yeah, man. At the tone, that's why I said that very important. And when people vote for you, if you represent your constituency, yeah, you represent the constituency in the constituency. You don't represent Holness. Or what them want to do at some big boy. You make sure you work for it. And if every member of parliament start with this, then we get a better Jamaica. Yeah? She just a wake up. Because she have to fling fire upon her own party right now, no care what she say. Listen here.
No offense, because you guys are on television, but that's all that we see in American politics now.
You know, there's reporting that President Trump, as you know, recently called at least 2 senior Republicans to ask, and I'm quoting now from these reports, what's going on with Marjorie, end quote. Have you talked to the president about this issue? It's obviously so personal for you.
Well, you know, the president has my cell phone number, and he's called me many, many times. So if he wants...
recently? How recent?
I don't get into that kind of details, but he knows how to call me, and he can ask me himself. But here's the deal. There's also this, and I'm not blaming you guys, but there is a media narrative trying to say that I don't support the president. I absolutely support the president. I campaigned for him for years. But I'm also an action person, and I want my party to solve problems.
And you say if he's not getting good advice, though. You told Marjorie. What specifically?
Well, I don't think it's good advice that a government shutdown is going to help Republicans in the midterms. I don't agree with that. I also don't think it's good advice that Republicans ignoring the health insurance crisis is going to be good for midterms. I actually think that would be very bad for midterms. And I think that just not staying focused on America First policies is detrimental as well.
Yeah, and on that note, are you concerned about the cost of living?
Very.
That the President Trump said he would lower.
The inflation.
Remember Trump said, I can't everything on lower, you know. But listen now again, on this. Yeah, yes, that's support, but here are stats.
Crushed people in the past 4.5 years, and the costs have not come down. I myself can tell you my apartment here in Washington, D.C., the electricity bill is $100 more than it was last year, because you can look at your own bill and look at cost. Prices have not come down. That is a reality. People's wages have not gone up. That's another reality. And so Americans are continuing to have a very difficult time getting by. And I'll go a step further. I'm a mom. And so when it comes to what is affecting my adult children's lives, who are 22, 26, and 28, I'm going to be 1,000% fighting for them over any politician and any...
Rewind. See the reality here. Play it again.
Come down. That is a reality. People's wages have not gone up. That's another reality. And so Americans are continuing to have a very difficult time getting by. And I'll go a step further. I'm a mom. And so when it comes to what is affecting my adult children's lives, who are 22, 26, and 28, I'm going to be 1,000% fighting for them over any politician and any party. And I can tell you right now, that generation, they are barely making it, and they're very hopeless for their future.
So she tell us that our party not going on good, and she no business. Even president that say what to her, Natalie, you expect she to come out and talk them kind of way, yeah? You wouldn't believe it, eh? But she have to come out because remember, fear kids them she has suffer too. She not really suffer, but everything going up and her people them a feel it. Family member and everybody. This is a beautiful bill. Eh? This is not the promise when I'm going to do. See there? She have to come out and knock it. Eh? The problem, I might tell you, is when you see problem, start further. When you see the problem like this, it will reach your door to, So you can't head in and bet in the problem. You can't head in and bet in none of the problem. See that? Play it back. See that? I get the JP them warning to, We're going with them foolishness, come back with the same foolishness. See that?
Concerned about the cost of living. Are you
very?
That the President Trump said he would lower.
The inflation crushed people in the past 4.5 years, and the costs have not come down. I myself can tell you my apartment here in Washington, D.C., the electricity bill is $100 more than it was last year, because you can look at your own bill and look at cost. Prices have not come down. That is a reality. People's wages have not gone up. That's another reality. And so Americans are continuing to have a very difficult time getting by. And I'll go a step further. I'm a mom. And so when it comes to what is affecting my adult children's lives, who are 22, 26, and 28, I'm going to be 1,000% fighting for them over any politician and any party. And I can tell you right now, that generation, they are barely making it, and they're very hopeless for their future.
So you're a mom first, a politician second.
That's right. I'm a mom first.
That's good to hear.
So I want to just ask you also about another issue you've been really outspoken about, and of course that is the Jeffrey Epstein files, wanting to release those. I know Democrats have also been calling for that, a few other Republicans as well. The Democrats are accusing Speaker Johnson of delaying the swearing in of Arizona's Democratic Congresswoman-elect because she would give the last vote needed to release those Epstein files. I'm wondering, the Speaker, for his part, he has denied that. He said it's because of the shutdown. Have you spoken to him? Do you think she should be sworn in right away?
Well, I'll say it like this. I can't conclusively say if that's why the House is not in session, but the House should be in session. And the House should be in session for many reasons. We have appropriation bills that need to get passed. There is a new Democrat that's been elected that does deserve to be sworn in. Her district elected her. We have other bills that we need to be passing. And if it's to avoid the discharge petition, why drag this out? That is going to have 218 signatures. And so I say go ahead and do it and get it over with.
You see, after that time, people start to wake up to reality. She, so she had to deal with one at a time. Everything for the president. Now she had give him some reality check. And she had to tell her, hey, I'm a mom. But what mash up my youth them. She bills raised up on she too. Raised up on everybody. Healthcare and insurance. You shut up about it there. Them are part of the destruction still, Because they make him come through past through a bag of thing and put in him thing. No, you rip up something and want to come with beautiful bill and you get things like this. See? The man sit down and rip up the place. Yeah. Same like Andrew now, we gone back in Jamaica. Andrew come with the same old, and expect different result. Sit down and chat with one bag of bullshit. Sit down and video the same thing we watch over and over. We don't have no result. Can the first time go cut police station and do this and hand over some place and tell people about take care and pay like bill when them can buy food? Eh? This now move a country. It won't gonna keep him to go and want some seat and hide half money. And work for the big boys then. And in at the same time, all them do I pump money in the police in like Israel with there and Palestine. Yes. And what that alone do? Nothing else. Pumping more money like Israel and Palestine. Nah, do nothing for me. Nothing whatsoever. This bad. It bad. Yeah, man. Now I have to come and beat them with truth. You see them yeah, very educational, Them kind of show you, I love them, For open them eye and give them a reality check. People, when you run with Big Mama, not for offer. Big Mama, Big Nasty Mama Draws Davis, all them do is sit down, play politics. Them tell lie, when the PMP hierarchy, when me, myself, have to report them. Yes. The broadcasting, say commission. Yes. I'm showing it, don't it? Him tell lie. Oh, you report me to broadcasting. And then no, because they say you want backstone people and everything, you have to report. I remember just remind him again. The one of them in there, so me just say get up. But remember say me live uptown to what happened to you. Me know them, we use prep school to me know I use now the public system, we use private system in Jamaica. What happened to you? Yes, we use the one of them thing there. So who want to see around there in the media and thing, me and them good. But them know me stake and them know me personally, me fling fire around here. Yes. They keep it real. No, and them know me stay. I'm a one, I'm already, I tell them, say, remember, some of them around the whole around I'm think them documented by the way. So I remember me not add on nothing, and take off. That's why I like show me things them. Because we want to keep a show. Where do we show? Yes. Yeah, we not just come with no air say, like come and say book back. No. You have to have the docket, the seal. See? And saying that means we will hold them, you know, in a saleable. See? Big Mama them don't mean nothing to Jamaica. All them want to do when the opposition come out, come talk, them run out like the opposition attack to them. And then come with bullshit, them put papers over humanity, over life. And attach shit when they don't have nothing to do with no, nothing at all. But them have nothing, but them don't know nothing about foreign affairs anyway. Nothing. Yeah? Nothing. But see the thing I go through, you know, when I come back and say, we can't continue to listen to nastiness like Big Mama, them to go away. Yeah? Go away. Anyway, later, I'm out. Bless.
We a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we not honor them. We in lump sum we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we not honor them. We alone some rise up the bomb and do.
When people like the government of a country, it's to serve and protect the people of that country, not to put them life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? What else, man?
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more, you know.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician, for the evil's mission, who know we blame. True money and power and fame. We're gonna find up the youth, them really down the lane. Get them big gun and brainwash them.